Hi, this is a quick movie running through using the StreamPix software for dual camera acquisition with a hardware trigger. So the first thing to do is open up the software. You need to be using StreamPix 4 and it needs to be authorized for multi-camera. To be able to do this, I've currently got two Photometrics Quantium 512 cameras attached and already set up inside the software. There is another movie on our website that will take you through how to set up two cameras here so you can run two cameras simultaneously. So I've got my two cameras running live and I can just rotate that one around slightly and then this one around slightly here, and as you can see both cameras are currently set up to be in the same gain state with the same exposure times and so on. But if I stop my live there for a moment, the first thing we need to do when we're going to be using a hardware trigger is change the camera's mode so it's actually going to be waiting for a trigger before it acquires each image. And to do that you come into our hardware options up here and go to exposure mode and set it to strobe mode. If I come into my second camera and do that again, so it's hardware properties, settings, exposure mode, and then strobe mode. This means it's going to be waiting for a trigger before it acquires each image. The next thing we need to do is set up our trigger, and that's done over here under external modules. Now I currently have a measurement computing pulse generator attached, so I just go to the measurement computing pulse generator option and load that in, and it will give me my extra option up here. This is where I can set my frame rate and turn on and off the pulse. So if I click live, you'll see that I don't actually get an image here in the workspace because I haven't turned on the pulse. And as soon as I click on, I get my live preview again, and again I can rotate one of the cameras. So let's turn the pulse off a moment and then let's just lower the frame rate slightly and then click live on, and again you can see that I'm getting my 27 frames a second up here. If you actually wanted to start recording from these two, then you need to hit the record button first before you start the pulse on, and this will mean that they're both synced together. I've actually currently got this set up to be in pre-post mode, which means that it's going to record a set number of images, then I can give it a mark a pre-post event and it will record a set number of images afterwards, or you can do it via time. So let's turn my pulse on and you can see I'm now recording, and I set it up to be a 60-30, so 60 images before I mark an event and then 30 images afterwards. And let's mark my event there, and I get a further 30 images on both cameras. So if I turn the pulse off, then what we can do is I can review my two experiments here where I'm playing through. What you'll find when you use the pre-post triggering is that the images aren't going to be in chronological order, so I just need to sort them out there by clicking that button, and now it's just reordering the images for me to put them into time sequence. And now I can actually play through and you'll see that they are synced together. Just to make sure of that, if I go to File and then Save and Close the sequences, I can use another piece of software, which in this case happens to be Image Pro, and I can open up the most recent sequence there and then rotate this, as this is a back thin camera, so it means that the images are reversed. So if I just get that one playing the right way around, and I can do exactly the same with the other camera, take the most recent sequence, there we go, and then rotate that one as well. I've now got my two images here which are in the correct orientation. I can zoom in on that one a little and then come over here and zoom in on this one a little, and as I play through my sequence you can see that they're now still perfectly aligned. If you've got any questions, then please contact support or your local dealer. Thanks very much.